So finally, former president of Argentina, Cristina Kirchner, this old woman that you see here, she's been found guilty and sentenced to 6 years in prison for corruption, for stealing, for being what we all knew what she was years and years ago. Now, will she actually go to prison? Of course not. Will she return any of the hundreds of millions stolen? Of course not. No. Guys, as always, this is the Modern Survivalist channel. Realistic survival and preparedness is what we do here. If you want to learn more about all of this stuff, you have the channel with a ton of information. I always also recommend my books, Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse. This woman is very much responsible for a lot of this. Right? She was in prison when Argentina went down. She was part of the political system, though. She was part of that for sure. Her husband, while this was happening, her husband, who also became president, stole the province that he was governing, all of the money. He just sent it abroad. Stole. Imagine having like a state, right? You have the treasury of the state, of Florida, of Texas, whatever it is, the money that the state has. Well, that's what the husband of this woman was doing in Santa Cruz, a province in Argentina that's very rich because it has a lot of oil. Yeah, oil gives you money. Yes, it's crazy, right? Well, Santa Cruz, province of Argentina, that was the governor, was the husband of this woman, had quite a bit of money. And right when this was happening, he said, you know what? I'm sending all of the money abroad. The money of the province, the money that's actually of the state, of all the Argentine people, he sent it all abroad to several different accounts in Switzerland and whatnot, and it never came back. It just disappeared. Lots of investigations, this and that, and some of it was eventually found, but nothing was really returned. They just steal. And this is where we get into that, fuck, it's kind of depressing, isn't it? Because nothing really changes. She's not going to go to jail. She's not going to return any of the money stolen. Her kids that are all already multi-millionaires without having worked a single day in their lives, they will just keep on living like kings, like multi-millionaires with all of the money stolen. This old, decrepit woman will eventually die, but she will leave a legacy of corruption and all of the money stolen from the Argentine people, all of their lives ruined, all of their lives lost, because poverty claims lives. Poverty spreads misery and decadence, and it's just the worst thing you could. And it should be. She should be thrown in a cell and never be left out. And every single penny she has should be taken away from her. That would be real justice. Finally. Late, but justice nonetheless. Now, this is not exclusive to Argentina. This happens all over the world, and you need to understand this. This is basic 101 preparedness. You need to understand the context in which you are. You need to have a certain level of awareness. Awareness in terms of self-defense. Who's out there on the streets? Who's around you, right? Who's in front of you, behind you? Awareness, right? That state of alert. Yeah, but also it applies to the global context in which you are, the country in which you are, the world in which you are, and this is global. The global elite watches after one another, and even without communicating. Years ago, I was in Argentina, and I was being interviewed by the BBC when this woman was still president, and during this interview in a very nice hotel in downtown Buenos Aires, and BBC has nice setups. They're very professional, and I don't remember who the man was, but he was, talking and interviewing, and he said, "Yeah, well, it's a very corrupt government. They're really," and he stopped filming. He stopped the interview, and he said, "No, we can't say that. What? We can't say that she's a corrupt person, that she's stealing from. No, no. Yeah, I mean, granted, I will say that she hadn't been found guilty." It was damn over a decade ago, so she hadn't been found guilty yet, but we all knew. Literally, she had no way of accounting for the money that she was literally wearing. I mean, the gold chain that she had with all of the jewelry, the diamonds, all of the diamonds and gold that she was literally wearing on her body when doing a press conference was over $500,000. She had no way of legally making that money as president of the country with her salary. What are we talking about? No, but this is a fucking BBC. This is UK. Why are they covering the ass of this old corrupt hag in Argentina? Aren't they like Not a line? No, but they are. They are the elite. The elite always watches after one another. Yes, sure, they're not elite in terms of being special or being better. Actually, they're the worst of the worst. But that's what they are in terms of where they stand in terms of their privilege. This is true privilege. This is true privilege. If you steal, you go to jail. If you get arrested for stealing a cell phone on the street, you will probably get some kind of sanction for that. But the phone you stole will be taken away from you. I'll take away that phone of yours and I'll give it back to the people that you stole it from if you're caught, right? Well, no. If you steal hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, probably billions of dollars this woman has stolen, nothing happens. You just get a slap on your wrist. Yeah, 6 years of prison, of which you will not serve a single day, and everything is going to be fine. You think it's any different in Europe? You think it's any different in the United States? You think it's any different with Trump handshaking now with Biden? You think Biden is going to go to jail? You think Biden's son will go to jail for all of the things he's done, all of the evidence found in his laptop, all of the corruption with what? Ukraine, Russia, China, a laundry list. You think something's going to be investigated? Maybe, but no one's going to go to jail. And not a single dollar will be returned. You can put that to the bank. You can very much put that to rest because you will not see that happen. It will never happen. I guarantee it won't. You won't see Joe Biden in jail at his age. Forget about it. But you won't see his family, his son, and everyone involved. On that level, maybe some of the smaller stooges and so, maybe. Just maybe. But even that, guys, that's how the world works. I'm sorry if this is a little bit disappointing, but this is a fact you need to accept. See you in the next video, guys. Take care.